Are we live? The fuck? Oh, there we go. Greetings, everybody. Thank you for joining us in another edition of episode 10.
Mm.
Episode 10 of Who Gave You a Podcast, man. My name is Jay Red.
Hey, it's your man CJ Williams, man. What's popping?
Hey man, we got these fresh cuts. I see somebody lined you up today,
Hey,
didn't
listen, I'm a problem fresh out the chair. I need everybody to understand that.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Problem.
Oh yeah. So y'all, this is episode 10, and not only is it episode 10, but this is the year-end wrap-up, year-end review, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So that means that we're going to be going over what we love, what we hated, album of the year, all that stuff. We're just doing a recap. You know how Skills and Uncle Murder do their year-end review, year-end wrap-up. That's pretty much what we're doing here. So if you joined us last year, you know that's one of the big times we went viral because of CJ and his hating on Kendrick Lamar. So hopefully he doesn't
Whoa.
do that this year. So we're gonna make sure
Whoa.
that we do it the right way this time. Hopefully he don't say any crazy stuff.
I would
Uh
never.
yeah, before we begin, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You can do it. We're live on Redsview right now, and we're live on Who Gave You a Podcast. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us on the socials. One thing too, we are reading comments today. However, if you want your comment read, hit the super chat. If you want your comment read tonight, please hit the super chat. Once you hit the super chat, we will add your stuff and we will read it and talk about that. All right. So without any further ado, and let me say it again, if you want your comment read, we will read it, but just hit the super chat. That's all we're asking.
That's all.
So without any further ado, let's go ahead, man. Let's start it off, CJ. Let's start it off with the album of the year, the album of 2025. CJ, I'm gonna start with you. What you got?
Hold on, real quick. It's showing in vertical on both of the feeds.
It's showing two videos. You
Okay.
got one vertical and then another horizontal.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Ben. Y'all let us know if we good out here in these streets.
Yeah, because they got this new feature now to where it shows both vertical and
Oh, that's
horizontal.
hard. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bet.
So
Bet.
you
Bet.
probably could, because if you look on the page, it's two videos, or it should
Got
be
you.
two videos. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's what's up. We lit. All right. Talk to me. Don't me. We doing the album of the year. We kicking it off. We
Kicking it off with the album of the year. Album of the year.
shit. All right, let's get to it. And listen, y'all, when we're talking album of the year, at this point, there's so much shit that comes out. There's some stuff that I heard that maybe you haven't. There's stuff that you heard and maybe I haven't. So I like to say these are my favorite.
They
I ain't saying that the whole world needs to be talking about the one album I'm talking about. It's just
yeah.
too much shit.
I'm glad you said that. CJ.
Yes,
And not your cousin who made an album in underground hip hop. We're mainly talking about our favorites or mainstream, the most
mainstream.
popular. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
mainstream. Go ahead.
With that being said, I had a top three. I loved TDE, what they did with Ray Vaughn, The Good, the Bad, the Dollar Menu came out early this year. Of course, he was a little bit more infamous for his beef with Joey Badass, but I thought he put out a very solid project on an otherwise pretty low-key year for TDE. And then second, I've got Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo 2. I'm a big Freddie Gibbs fan. I'm an even bigger Alchemist fan. That sound is right up my alley. It was this close to beating Alfredo 1, and that was a super high bar. And then lastly, my favorite album of the year that I have spun the most this year is Wale, Everything Is a Lot. I'm really fucking with that. Like I am a big Wale guy. I thought the last one or two were kind of like it was a little iffy. This one, I think this is where he needs to live, in my opinion. Yeah. I like the flipped 90s, 2000 samples done
Facts.
Creatively, not
Facts.
Lazily.
Facts.
Done creatively.
Facts.
And in that lane that he is talking about the relationship, the baby mama, all that. I'm here for all that. It just worked for me. It worked for where I'm at in life right now. Right. And sometimes that's just the timing of how things go. If he'd have dropped this when I was 20, it probably wouldn't have went over my head. But as a grown-ass man, Everything Is a Lot is my favorite album this year. I'm not even gonna lie. I've spun it like crazy.
Okay. That's fair. You had some good selections. I'm to be honest, I did not listen to the Freddie Gibbs album. Well, I tried to. That's just not my cup of tea.
Fair enough.
And then I didn't even listen to Ray Vaughn's, but he had a good year with the back and forth with Joey Badass and stuff.
Absolutely.
Like that. So that was pretty good. So shout out to Ray Vaughn. Okay, so I got a few that I was spinning this year, right? I have Ice Cube, Ice Cube dropped earlier this year.
Mm.
Yeah, so his surprisingly Cardi B.
That album was fire though, bro.
That was a fire album. And then this is the hardest part because I spent the week trying to decide which one of these is going to be my number one album of the year.
Okay.
The runner up is Clips.
Okay. Of course.
Clips.
Fire.
Yeah. Let God sort them out. That was the contender to be the number one album of the year for me because I spun that the most. You saw it in my Apple Music stuff because it it had the most streams.
You love Pusha
Now,
T.
huh?
You love Pusha T,
Yeah,
apparently.
apparently so. Right. And Malice because
There
Malice
you
had
go.
his
Both of
rotation
them.
too. I guess. Yeah. But anyway, and I've never listened to Malice album in my life. But anyway, but number one for me, surprisingly, I got to give it to Wale, man.
And we did not talk. We do not know each other's answers, by the way.
Yeah, we did not. I
Yeah.
had a feeling that may have been CJ's, but now I give Wale the album of the year as well. Simply because this is the best body of work collectively that was released this year, as far as I'm concerned.
I can respect that.
Like you mentioned, the sampling was unique. It wasn't lazy, and he made the music his own. He made the original songs his own. And what I loved about this album is that all the songs flowed in together. Now, there were a couple of misses for me. You know what I'm saying? I think after me personally, after corner bottles,
That's my
I
shit
could have
right there.
cut the album out. No.
I know. Whoa.
No, hold on. Not that one. What was the one? Have you ever been loved the way that I? What was that one called? Like I love you. No, like I. I
Yeah,
could
that's
have.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah, that's track 16. I could have stopped it right there from me,
Nah,
but
Ty Dolla $ign shit sliding. You
it's all right.
tripping.
It sounds like a bonus track to me. It's cool. It's cool. But yeah, everything flowed in together. Even the songs that were kind of like that Caribbean type of vibe. What was
Sure.
that one?
He's got
The
like
one,
two of them on there.
yeah, one of them I didn't care for. I don't know if that's YSF or the big one of them I really, really liked. I can't remember which one it was, but what I'm saying is the subject matter, the content, CJ, everything flowed together. It's
Yeah.
like I love Clips album, right? It's cohesive because both of those represent hip hop. Hip hop is about samples, the recreation of samples, and then hip hop is also about one producer, one rapper, y'all going in and doing your thing. Pharrell and them did that with the Clips album, but
Absolutely.
Wale mastered it. He mastered this one. This is the best Wale album, in my opinion, that I've heard. Yes, this is the
Oh.
best one. All the
Now
other
you're not
ones,
the only person to say that.
really?
And no, I actually my homeboy told me that too.
Oh wow.
And full disclosure, I'm close with Wale's DJ. Like that's my man's. And I told him that I said, bro, word on the street, like this fam best shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, like much appreciated. They put a lot of work into it. I get it. But I still have one or two over it though. But this 3, 4 at worst though.
Charlamagne said it's his best body of work too.
That's a little knee jerk. I got to give it some more time because Ambition is my shit. The album About Nothing is my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one with the artwork on the front, the statue joint, that shit just crazy.
Yeah, the one where he had On Chill on there, right? With Jeremiah.
Yes,
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was my favorite out up until this one, to be honest. But
But this shit worked, bro.
it
worked.
He said it. He thinks it's his best body of work. It's cohesive as fuck.
It is.
Like I haven't heard an album this cohesive in a while. Like, you can have good songs one after the other, but this one just flowed. Like
they belong on the same project.
Yeah, they all belong on the same project. Just he took me on a journey with this one, and I get a vibe, man. It just touches your soul. So I got to give it to Wale, man.
No doubt. I ain't mad at that. That's crazy though. You got the same one. We did not go. I do not know your answer to any of these.
Yeah, and I can't stand Wale as a person. I think he's a crybaby, but I do take the person out of it and just talk about the music. Yeah, I gotta give it to him. Again, if you want your comment read, we will read them. Just hit the super chat. All right, CJ, let's move on. So since we talked about the album of the year, CJ, let's talk about the most disappointing album of the year, and I'm gonna go first. Okay,
go for it.
So when we say